Well, the reason why we went through the program was we needed help. Um, we were going through a lot of different issues, and we knew we we wanted somebody who, or wanted to find people who could relate, who we could relate to, who would understand our struggles, who understand our issues. Um, we was just seeking God, trying to gain more of Him. Um, we were at a point where we didn't. I'd probably say there were some times we didn't like each other much, um, and we were fighting. We were fighting, and we wanted to, I guess, you say, exhaust every option. So when we came here and started the program, well, I heard about the program, we knew it was something that we definitely had to try.
It kind of got to the point where we were giving up, and then we thought about our children. We did not want them to be in a split family home. So we decided to try for them. And even going through the class, Paul told us that it was worth trying for them. If not for us, try for the children. And we did.
I think that's the main reason. That was the main reason we tried, was for them. If it, to say if it hadn't have been for our kids, we probably wouldn't be here right now.
Exactly. The part of the program that impacted our marriage the most, from my point of view, was the homework. Whenever I did the homework, it made me see another side of us, what we're going through, and how we can work at our marriage. And it opened up my thought process even more, like with certain homework questions, like talking about our day, doing different activities, learning how to listen and not use I words. That was my favorite homework assignment. Or you words, excuse me,
Absolutes.
learning not to use absolutes. After a year of going through the class, it's when we have our discussions, it's I catch myself when I use always and never, or you did this, and I will catch myself and try to rephrase my thoughts.
Yeah, even the kids now, sometimes they'll say, "Mom, you're using the absolute."
Exactly.
So that puts a little fun in our day right there. We'll catch ourselves and say, "Okay, let me rephrase that."
Yeah, it spilled over into the kids' talk to each other too.
Well, being in a group setting, um, I liked it. I liked it, but of course, you're cautious because you don't want to spill out too much. You don't really know everybody around you. You're learning about different people and trying to build relationships. So you're sort of, I guess you can say, it has that little fear in there of, okay, I got to be careful what I say. I can't get too comfortable and spill the beans on this or that. And but then it had its points where you can just, it was God, and everybody started to become a family and blend, and they were sharing, and you start sharing, and you hear the concern in their voice, or they can relate to what you're going through, or you can see that they going through um, similar
Circumstances.
yeah um, issues that you've had. So I enjoyed the group settings. They were real good.
The group settings, I was kind of apprehensive also, but once I got used to it, I love to talk, so
Mm-hmm.
it was it was a pretty at home feeling, and learning how to share and receiving information and advice from other couples that's been married longer than us, and just like Stephen said, went through similar experiences like we did. So the group setting was awesome to me.
being with other couples and hearing their story, realizing you're not alone. You know, you're not alone in this world. You're not the only one going through this or feeling this way. Knowing that it's okay to feel this way. You know, sometimes we're in a church and you know you want to be so holy and
Have
you
a good
know
facade.
and we are to be holy, for the Lord said, you know, be holy for I am holy. But you're confused sometimes because you're like, am I supposed to feel this way? Am I supposed to feel this anger? Am I supposed to, you know, feel like that towards this person? Is this supposed to hurt me like this? You know, you wanted that Jesus feel like this. But knowing that it's okay, you know, to have emotions. It's just how you react, you know, going through those emotions. It was comforting knowing that we weren't alone.
Applying the techniques and the methods that we learned in the marriage group was a learning experience. Um, just learning how to talk to each other, communicate to each other, and learning how to listen helped so much. Is sometimes we get caught up in our own lives that as soon as we come home, it's like, oh, my day was really, really awful. And whereas Stephen was enduring a similar bad day, I was so caught up in my bad day that I was not listening to him. But after going through the classes, I have learned how to listen, when to talk, and what not to say in certain circumstances, and just learn how to share.
Learning a love language.
Yes, learning love languages.
Sheldon, I'm glad I invested this 12 weeks. That we invested these 12 weeks, and definitely me, you know, because it really has helped us to communicate better, to fall in love all over again, to be friends, to be everything to one another, to be our, you know, that helpmate, that helping hand. I'm so blessed to have you in my corner. It's the program has meant the world because it has helped us in so many ways to learning how to structure our family, learning how to allow God to work with us, in us, for us. So I'm truly grateful for going through these 12 weeks with the candles and definitely with God and learning you all over again.
I would definitely recommend going through the Marriage Miracle class to anyone who is experiencing any kind of marital problems, whether it's a little doubt about where you stand in your marriage or where your marriage is at a whole. This class is truly a marriage miracle, and I'm speaking from experience because without this class, my husband and I would not be sitting here in perfect harmony with each other.